Hello and welcome to Trotec Academy, and in this module we will give you an overview of the software Ruby. If you are new to Ruby, we do recommend to complete this module before proceeding to the next. Once you are logged in, you will come to this screen. This screen is called the Manage screen, which is one of the 4 main screens in Ruby. The other 3 screens which you will find up here are the Design, Prepare and Produce screens, and each screen has a dedicated purpose. On the Manage screen, all Ruby designs and jobs can be quickly found, selected and managed. Here you can hover over the jobs and designs to get an enlarged preview. You have the name, when it was created, add a tag, you can export the files, delete them, and finally there is a search function. To add a tag, you need to open the design file and you can add the tag here. And this can be anything you like, such as a personal or a company name, a material category, as long as it makes sense to you. Once you are done, go back to the Manage screen and you can see that the tag has been added. You can import a file to Ruby by clicking here, or alternatively with a drag and drop action. At the moment you can import file extensions PDF, CDR, AI, SVG, JPEG, DXF, EPS, bitmap to name a few. All the file extensions currently supported you can find on the Ruby help page. From this screen you can send a job directly to the job queue of your laser by dragging a selected job here. But you cannot do the same thing with a design. Let me explain why. The difference between designs and jobs is that a design contains graphical information such as text, images or vectors, and it can either be created directly in Ruby or be imported. Once a design is ready for laser processing, you can create a job. A job is basically a design which contains all the data, laser parameters, laser processing information and rules, which enables our machines to produce your desired outcome. We will come back to this once we come to the Prepare screen. On the Design screen you can find the list of designs which was accessible from the Manage screen. By clicking on a design, it opens on this screen. You can also create a new design from scratch. The Design screen contains basic functions to create designs directly in Ruby. You can, for example, generate stamps, drawing basic shapes, importing photos and generate text, which allows you to create any kind of artwork for your laser. To save what you have done, simply click on the Save button. Now you can click on the button Create a job. On the Design screen, where the list of designs were here on the left, in the Prepare screen there is a list of all the jobs, but you also have access to the design files here as well. Here we define the position of the job by either move the job with the mouse or entering the coordinates. The job can be modified here in the same way as on the Design screen, so there is no need to jump back and forth. To make a modification, click on the Edit button. Do the changes and then click on Update Job. Once you have positioned the job and applied other changes such as rotating the job, flipping it or scaling it, it is time to set the material effects. This basically means to instruct your laser which materials you will be using, its thickness, and how the laser should act for each color of your job. To select material effects, click on the drop-down arrow in the Material section. Select a material either by scrolling down the list or by a search. In this example, we have black for engraving and red for cutting. We must stress though that it's very important to select material effects corresponding with the material you are using. Once you are done with the material, click on Q or push to laser. By clicking Q, you will send the job to the queue, but you will remain on this screen. It can be the case that you, for example, want to send multiple jobs to the laser with small modifications. By clicking Push to Laser, you will send the job to the queue and you will automatically be transferred to the Produce screen. The Produce screen will show the job queue and a summary of the job where you have the name, material and its effects. You have the option to remove a completed job from the queue, select jobs and rearrange the order with a drag and drop action. And it also works as a Run on Status screen and informs about the calculated laser processing time. Before starting a job, please do make sure that your machine is properly prepared for the laser process. If you should have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can also visit Ruby Help for any assistance.